Hi everyone, so I'm gonna put on the side step on this Tacoma. I bought the Iboards running boards, so I'll be showing you how to mount them. Just got them in the mail a couple days ago. Hopefully they'll go on easy and show you along the process. They came pretty well packed, so they got foam on both sides, so the box gets hit, they don't scratch them. This is aircraft aluminum, so they should be light but sturdy at the same time. That way we don't add extra weight we don't want to the truck. So these are not the common Iboard running boards. These one have a little bit of a OEM look to them. So maybe you could see here, this is the one that has the backing, so it would go on this way there, and it has a little nice tip on both ends, little nice finish to the ends, so they should look pretty well once they're mounted. See, it should look something like this, and I'll show them once I get the plastic. I got them on the mounts, so once it's mounted it should look something like this. As you can see, this is a kind of different step. Although it's made by Iboard, it's kind of something different that from what everybody has. The one that everybody's mounting and everybody talks about is the one that doesn't have this backside to it. So it's a pretty basic step with the basic molding. This one is a little bit different, has a more OEM look to it. So the OEM one would have little circle ovals on the backside. That would be basically the only difference I've seen until now. So once I start the process, I'll show you what screws and how to mount the brackets as I go. So all the brackets come inside this box. So you're gonna have 3 brackets on each side. Just gotta figure out which one goes where. They should be labeled. So I'm just putting everything out to get everything organized. It's gonna be easier to mount and figure out what goes where. And all the necessary screws are in here, packet, plus instructions, which I never read. Okay, so once you get all the parts out, you're gonna try to start sorting out what screws go where. So basically you're gonna have 2 types of screws. One that's a little bit thicker, like this one, and it has a hex kind of head, and it's, as I mentioned, it's a little bit thicker. And the other one is kind of longer square type of screw. This one is going to go underneath the board once you have your brackets mounted. This is what's going to hold the board to the bracket. So in this case, the ones that go to the truck is going to be the screw. You're going to put in your lock washer and then your flat washer. The reason they do this is because the lock washer is going to hold that screw in place for the vibrations that are going to go on with the truck. So the vehicle is going to have vibration, and if you don't place these in, once the vehicle starts vibrating, they might go loose. So it would go something like this and up into the truck. So to sort out which bracket goes where, within the 6 brackets, each of them is labeled as passenger front, passenger center, and passenger rear. The same will go as to driver front, driver center, and driver rear. So they are embedded into each bracket. So this case is going to be driver rear, and the same is going to go for driver center with DC, and driver front with DF. Yep, got it backwards here. So that's how you're gonna know which one goes where. Let's say focus. There we go. Okay, so once you go underneath the truck, you're gonna look the rear, center, and front. You're gonna look for these type of screws. So those are the two on the rear. These are the two up on front. And down here you'll see the forward two screws. Remove those, then replace them with the ones the brackets. So once they're mounted, should look something like this. For now I just hand tightened them. I don't want to completely tighten it, just in case we have to shift it around and push it a little bit back or forward. So once they're all mounted this way, then you could proceed to mount the actual step. So basically once they're hand tightened, should look something like this. Now we'll proceed to mount the screws to the step and then adjust it and accommodate it to where we want it and how it should look. When you're gonna mount the underneath step screws, I initially looked like if I was gonna put them this way, but they actually go this way. It's the only way they're gonna go in. So based on the brackets, so it's gonna be one on top and one on the bottom for each bracket. So basically we'll have three. I shifted them across a little bit just to have an idea. I have two on that side, two on this side, and I'll put this one in here. I have two on this side. Now we'll proceed to mount it on the brackets and so basically tighten them. Once you have them, the idea is to adjust them just like this, move them around until they fall into place. Once they're in place, then you could go ahead and shift it back and forth. As you may see, you have some playroom here where if you wanted more stretched outwards, you could push it forward. But if you wanted more pushed inwards, so it could be a little bit more flush, you could pull the step inwards this way. That'll be the adjustments you could do to the extension of the steps. So you do this along for all the brackets, and then just go ahead and hand tighten them. Okay, so this is how it looked before the running boards. Now after with the running boards, although they're light, they're pretty solid. They do not look flimsy at all, so I could actually step on it. If I make force on it, the whole truck moves with it, so they're not flimsy at all. Pretty happy with how it looks, and best of all, the price. So thanks for watching, and hope this was helpful for you all. Thank you.